Hi Libra, welcome into a next 48-hour tarot reading for you. I hope you're doing well out there. Let's talk about your energy for a second. I feel things are affecting you. You're in the midst of Mercury retrograde, watching this close to this reading, and I feel you are needing to keep your composure. I heard the message right before, beginning your reading of watch your words, watch your mind. All right. Feeling like this is a time where you may be feeling the need to be overspoken, interesting, or outspoken. You're feeling a lot, okay? Things are building up within you. Please cleanse your energy. You're feeling truthful, honest. You're wanting things to change. Well, good. Some of you are a bit fed up with how things have been turning out and proceeding, and treating you as far as life goes, different aspects of which. And so this is a time for you to, in the midst of the retrograde, to slow it down and notice what needs to be changed, even notice what's working for you, and then make some adjustments moving forward, okay? I feel like you're a real one. You're somebody who's very real with people. You have a way of expressing the truth and being honest with people without badgering them, is what I'm hearing. Tearing them down. It's more of an ability, and I can relate. I do this too, where I don't even mean to at times. I am honest with somebody, and it more so lifts them up. You know what I mean? I'm honest with somebody, truthful, and it helps them correct this and that. It helps them proceed forward in a better direction. And so they're wanting you to utilize this to your advantage by, feeling good when helping other people in a sense in other ways, but turn that back onto yourself for a hot second at certain points in the next 2 days and surrounding it, where you can be honest with yourself and not beat yourself down or feel negative in regards to it. You can tell yourself, well, you've been doing this when you know you shouldn't. You haven't been doing this enough, right? And then simplistically make a change. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for listening to that beginning. We're beginning from the Divine Animals Oracle, the Learning card, Sacred Abyss. I really feel there are golden doors of opportunity opening up for you in the near future, but you're not in the right mindset, okay? I don't feel you should be worried about the next door to open being in the middle of Mercury retrograde, because it feels very much around the corner, but you need to more so trust in divine timing, all right? You're learning more about what your past has to teach you in regards to what's at hand currently and your future. All right, you need to understand that your future is bright. You know this, but then you forget. You know this, but then you forget to utilize that powerful message and belief to your advantage, to your world's advantage. I want to learn more about what lies ahead. I want the clarity, the answers, but you're not going to benefit from knowing everything right off the bat or in this period of time. Think about at times, if you knew all of the answers, the full picture, the full clarity, rewinding back, you wouldn't have made a change that you did, or you wouldn't have continued with what you did that was purposeful. You know what I mean? You would have approached things differently when you weren't meant to. And so they're reminding you the lack of clarity and the trust in the mystery is equally as important as the answers that you will be receiving now and more so moving forward, okay? It's a key theme today, trust in your path. The Chameleon card as well as the Owl card, talking about change and wisdom. What has past change taught you, reminded you of? What have you taught other people in regards to utilizing their wisdom in regards to change in their life, you know? And I feel there's a grand, but also I want to say a small presence about you. And I do feel this is more within your control than you're remembering, but then your spirituality, other people's energy, or what you're wrapped up with may be affecting you in that sense. You know what I'm saying? And they're showing, let's say an owl, but I was getting more so a peacock, where say, it expands its feathers to show off, and that's a choice. You know what I mean? But then there are moments where they, retract and bring in their feathers, and they're less larger than life. You know what I mean? And so I feel there's this altering, or just both kinds of ways about your energy and presence in this life in the next 48. it's good to have both, you know what I mean? And I do sense that when you're feeling smaller, it may be a moment where you're just wanting to more so be within your own bubble, stay within your own lane, have some isolation time, some of which have been isolating too much, some of which have been over associating with people to the point where isolation or just solitude will be a great tool for you, okay? Stroll away if the energy is off, you know what I mean? And getting a very Six of Swords kind of message coming through where you're living, where you're working. If it's within your control and it's possible, stroll towards a different location where the energy will be better, at least partially, but you may as well gain a message, a realization, something of importance in order to better proceed. The leadership card, you're going to be feeling there's a huge focus on you being the leader that we all need, okay, that you need. But what does that teach you? You know what I mean? Who says you can't be a leader and help other people while helping yourself? You know what I mean? Even if it's a little bit after that leading, helping, assisting kind of moment, you know what I mean? Giving me very much the energy, for example, of me wanting to and being part of my destiny to help people through these readings, and then I watch my own reading because I do read for some of my placements, and it helps me afterwards, you know what I mean, even during it. But let's move on to the tarot. I sense that it's kind of like Taurus's reading where things have been annoying you, you know what I mean? You're not wanting the same kind of energy surrounding you, affecting you, weighing you down maybe. Adjusting your perspective negatively, reminding you that you do over time, to an extent, become the people that you hang out with, you stick with, associate with, keep within your world. So choose wisely, being someone who can very accurately at this point read people's energy. And then, you know, if you read their energy and you notice a red flag or two, or you know that this is going to be a bad choice for you, and then you move forward and connect with them, what are we expecting? You know what I mean? Our choices do add up. The Five of Pentacles. You're not going to find that spirit. It's as if, let me reword this. There's going to be a focus on lack. Okay, there's going to be a focus on where and who you don't feel you fit in with, even if you expected to or once did. This is good. Okay, this is not a bad thing. It's because we're needing you to make certain changes, adjustments, and not overdo it in your life. I sense that you've done some oversharing along your path, even for some recently, and this has not benefited you. You know what I mean? I also want you to try to do a better job at separating your life areas. You know, don't be bringing your personal life into work. Don't be bringing your work home. Try to separate, easier said than done in this case, of, you know, not carrying the running of your business at home into your personal life, even at home. You know what I mean? There are going to be certain distractions in the next 48, noise factors that are going to just frustrate you a little bit. So you do need to just, again, keep your composure and take a deep breath. There's a fierceness about you, my friend, and this is nothing new for a Libra in general, but it's all about how you utilize it. It's all about how you adjust it if you feel it's, you know, two notches too high is what I'm hearing. I do feel as if there are sweet results in the next 48 as well that you're just going to be reaping, but then it may feel like certain imperfections, negativities, annoyances outweigh the perspective, the noticing of that. Okay, so let's just remember you're in the driver's seat, you have control, and you then notice and focus upon the positives, you know, because what you give energy to, focus on, believe, then you're giving weight to, right? You're gonna even find that you manifest and create, grow more of what you don't want in your world, all right? And you might find a little bit of evidence comes to be in regards to that. Say there's bad energy and you focus on it so much in the moment, or just at least too much, and then it increases, or it pops up in a different form directly afterwards. It's because you're a manifestor, my friend. You need to tread carefully in regards to what you give weight and energy to. You're an energy source is what I'm getting, and so I feel you're somebody like myself, at least at certain points, where your energy shifts the energy of a situation, even other people's. When you step into the room, people sense if you're going through it, at least to an extent. People sense if you're doing well, if you've been taking care of yourself even, because that affects your energy, your glow, lack thereof which. But I do sense that, sorry about the noise, but I do feel as if you, it's not to say that it's yours to worry about or it's your responsibility even, but you are changing the energy in the situation at home, at work, wherever you are, if you're a bit moody or just out of it or not feeling your best, and in the positive sense, once again, you as well are changing the energy. So let's just keep an eye on how you're feeling. Now, I do feel you're putting in the work in the next 48 where you maybe have been slacking or procrastinating, not feeling motivated or up to it, or at least not fully, and it's paying off for you. There are results because of it. Painting the colors of your new path moving forward is of epic importance. They're giving me the image, the message of a white canvas, and that's how you need to be viewing your path at this time. And so they're saying with it now, say you're putting, it's all scattered, right? The different colors, patterns, smudges is what I'm hearing, being representatory of your path up to this point. And they're saying we have 2 cans of white paint and we're splashing that onto the canvas, and at least for the most part, or fully covering up what was on there. A blank page, my friend, in your chapter that you are continuing. So what do you want to paint next? What do you want to create next? What results do you wish to see more so within your world as I twitch a bit? I sense that you're, again, feeling very affected by things, but it's, again, something where you need to be careful in regards to how much focus you give to it, all right? The Judgment card and the Princess of Pentacles, I feel, there's this at times feeling a bit boxed in kind of energy within your world, and they're asking you, well, where does your control lie in regards to opening things up a bit more? Not feeling like the Eight of Swords, trapped, limited, like there's no wiggle room, because they get that there are certain aspects of life that leave us feeling kind of boxed in, inevitably, and so, okay, your control doesn't lie there, but it lies here, here, and here, and then proceed with confidence is what I'm hearing. I'm getting this as a mirror now. You're going to be doing some quality reflecting in the next 48. Don't overdo it, of course. Again, watch your mind and what you focus on. But it's this feeling of you, at certain points, looking in the mirror and saying, I know this is imperfect. I feel like I've gained weight for somebody. I feel like I could gain weight for somebody else. I know my skin complexion isn't perfect, but I'm so damn good looking. And that's important for you, because then you're going to then improve your habits, your day-to-day routines in order to look the best you can, but also you're lifting yourself up in the midst of that honesty by saying that you're good looking, even in a non-spoken kind of energetic way. You know what I'm saying? Because I really feel you are good looking, and other people notice this. You forget it at times. But there's going to be a focus on your confidence as well, and how there are different forms of which, you know what I mean? And I do sense that that's affected by the different moods that we carry forward or just are in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it, if you're moody, your confidence is going to be different. It's going to be perceived, picked up, and utilized differently than if you're in an uplifting kind of hopping, bouncy, skipping kind of mood. You know what I mean? Now, there needs to be an honesty in regards to how you're utilizing your money and getting that also very specifically. This has been a very constructive reading, okay? I truly hope it was helpful. I am sending you a ton of love and light. As I told Taurus, go take care of yourself, Libra.